Hi, beautiful people. My name is Laura, and I am looking forward to sharing some yoga with you. We're going to try some things that are basically about reducing stress and enjoying a good stretch. So let's try this out. Find yourself seated. Maybe you've got your ankles crossed in front. Maybe you're trying the knees out in front. If that becomes uncomfortable, please at any point adjust your stance or your seat. We'll be here for a little bit, and I want you to feel like you can move and be light and free. So today, let's start with a focus on the breath. And whenever I'm kind of entering a new space and trying to kind of leave behind what the day has been and come to my yoga practice, I like to start with 3 clearing breaths. So let's share those together. We'll take a breath in through the nose, and we'll press the exhale out through the mouth like we were pressing through a straw. So let's breathe in together and exhale. Try again. Lift up from the top of your head. Inhale and exhale. And one more. Breathe it in and out. And now just pause for a moment. Take another breath in and exhale. Draw your chin down to your chest just a bit. As you do so, try and allow your shoulders to draw back. Feel a stretch across your shoulders. Release those hands down, elbows soft, wrists soft. Inhale if you'd like. Hands can press onto your legs as you gaze up. Exhale, draw the chin down again, staying lifted through the sternum. Inhale, gaze to the sky or ceiling once more. And exhale, chin to chest. Now we'll inhale and look over one shoulder. Exhale. Inhale, come back through the middle. And exhale, opposite shoulder. Stay here, a breath. Bring it back to center. Don't worry about the breath cues. Just be sure you are breathing. Inhale. Let's draw one ear over to one shoulder. Same shoulder. You can gaze upward or just kind of straight out at the horizon. Feeling the stretch along the side of the neck. Inhale, bring it back up. And exhale over opposite shoulder. Let's bring it back to center. And let's add a little bit of assist this time. Inhale, lift, lengthen ear to shoulder. And bring that same hand as the shoulder that you're going towards. Bring that over and gently draw your head over just a bit. You decide the pressure, you decide the amount, and we'll release that hand. Coming back up and opposite side. Drawing same hand towards the shoulder. Stretch and reach. Noticing what tension you might find in your shoulders and neck, allowing that to release with your breath out. And let's exhale. Let's take a moment and shift a bit. Maybe we need to draw those knees out in front or switch the grip of which ankle is in front. If you have a blanket or a block, you're welcome to roll it up and sit on it. It just gives your hips a little more elevation. We'll bring now one hand to your chest and one hand to your belly, and let's take about 5 full deep breaths here. Close your eyes if you like. Inhaling to about the count of 4. And exhaling to the count of 4. If that doesn't quite work for you, just adjust. The point is to let the breath flow evenly, fully, and without restriction. 2 more rounds. And let's see if we can feel the breath pressing on that lower hand. Sometimes when we're experiencing a lot of stress, we're breathing from the top of the chest. And here we're trying to feel the breath press into that hand. And then release that breath all the way out. If it feels good to shake the hands out a bit, go ahead. Next, let's try hands together and rub a little heat. You decide how much heat you're creating. If you're cold, create a lot. If you're kind of already warm, not so much. Inhale. On the exhale, let your hands cover your eyes and slowly press your fingertips in around your eye sockets, maybe around your temples. You'll notice if you've got a headache, or you might find a little ache, a lot of stress held in the face and the jaw. So just gently massaging there. If it feels good to reach around and give the shoulders a squeeze, go ahead. And then as vigorously as you'd like, imagine you're wiping away stress and just take it out both arms. Let's take it down the sides of the body. And let's take it out the legs. Maybe moving off that block now, making any more adjustments depending on how you're feeling. We'll draw those hands out to the sides. Just watch your neighbor or your plant. Let's take a breath in and up, coming over one hand. Maybe you're gazing up or maybe you're gazing down at your hand. We'll breathe it in. We'll bring the opposite side up and over. Again, stretch and reach, breathe it in and out. Open that top shoulder. And again, coming up and over with the breath, with the flow. Nice and slow and gentle. Feeling the ribs open up, feeling all those side body muscles. Go about 2 or 3 more rounds. Noticing what you're experiencing here. Where do you feel this in your side body, in your shoulders, in your neck? Let's go 1 more round. Last side. Inhale and exhale as you come up. Maybe take hands just a bit behind us and let's press into the floor and lift the heart towards the ceiling or the sky. Big breath in, squeeze the shoulders a bit together. Exhale. We're going to walk it forward. You're going to decide how far forward you want to fold. If you've got that blocker blanket, you can set the hands here. Relax the head low. Take a couple deep breaths. Maybe run your tongue over your teeth while you're here. Checking in. And let's bring it back up. Whenever we open in yoga, we try and close in yoga, and just the opposite. So that was the opening. That was the closing. Anytime we close, it is a good pose for kind of relieving anxiety, coming inwards. So remembering that when we need it. Hands to the heart for just a few moments. We've been practicing now together for a few minutes. So let's just check in. Let's take a breath and exhale. I'm just going to ask that we check in with where we're holding stress in the body. Is it in the shoulders, the neck? So close your eyes if you'd like and just take a few more breaths here. Notice where you're carrying that stress. Is it deeper in the hips or the low back? Just try and give yourself a chance to release that through the next few minutes of practice. Try and quiet the mind. It's often busy. Some refer to it as monkey mind. So we're just relaxing, releasing, and quieting the focus. We can even bring the attention to the inhales and exhales. And then let's slowly bring the hands behind the head. We'll interlace the fingers. Inhale. If your neck allows, if any of this doesn't feel good, just release from it. Inhale. On the exhale, you'll draw the elbows together and you'll take a slight turning inward, a rounding of the spine. Full exhale. Breathe it in and open it up. And exhale. And again, inhale. And exhale. Again, taking the hands to the sides. Let's press again, open that heart center up a bit. And exhale. Now we'll bring hands to the shins and we'll do a little seated cat and cow. This gets the spine moving. Any of these you can do as slowly or as vigorously as you like. So if you want to wake up, go a little faster. If you're taking your time and really nurturing, just slow it down. So inhaling, we draw forward a bit, rock forward on the hips. Exhale, we round back. And again, inhale, open. Let those shoulders release and then come up. And again, as fast or as slow as you'd like here. Let's go 3 more rounds. Feeling that spine get a nice little undulation. Last one. Breathe it in, lift it up. Good work. All right, bring the hands to the shoulders. We'll keep those arms at about the horizon. Inhale and exhale left and right. Again, you decide with the twist how slow or how vigorous you'd like it. You can visualize a red and white barbershop pole as your spine turns left and right. This helps get the spinal fluid moving, helps bring some energy to the body. Let's take about 3 more rounds. And exhale, hands at the heart. Just notice again what this practice feels like right now. Check in. All right, let's go into fingers interlaced. Press hands forward, draw shoulders back. Inhale, lift the palms skyward, press them evenly up, stretch the arms. Maybe take a slight chin tuck, so gazing downward for a bit. Feel the stretch all the way through your arms, your shoulders, your ribs. Exhale, we'll let the hands float down as the head comes back to what we call neutral. Let's try it again. Pressing palms forward, inhale. Exhale, roll shoulders back. Inhale, let's lift, draw the belly in. Exhale, we'll let the hands float down. Good. This time we'll add a little twist. So coming, pressing forward, inhale. Exhale, roll shoulders back. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, twist over to one side. Let the opposite hand touch the thigh if you'd like. Press a little bit into that leg. Gaze over the back shoulder. Keep this back tall. And take 3 full breaths. So we know when we keep our posture as open and lifted as possible that this helps bring the full breath into the body, bring the full energy of the practice into the body. Let's take the hands to the sky. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale last time. Let's press, roll shoulders back to begin, lift up, inhale, and exhale, we're twisting over opposite side. Again, opposite hand can press on the thigh, gaze over the back shoulder, and now breathe deep into your belly here, even through this twist. Great job. We're going to come back, hands come to heart. We'll practice some eagle arms. This is going to be a little tricky watching it, but you can do it. So inhale, on the exhale, take one arm below, opposite arm above. Maybe the backs of the hands touch. Maybe we grip a thumb. Maybe we get palm to palm. Take what your shoulders are offering today. Lift those arms off the chest. Inhale. Exhale, maybe turn a little one side and the other. Make sure we're breathing. Inhale. And exhale, one more breath here, lifting those arms up. Feel this across the top of the back and the shoulders, breathing in. Pay attention to which arm is on the bottom, bring it out. Big arms to the sides and take opposite elbow underneath. Bring it up again, finding your grip and just being okay with wherever you're at. Maybe one shoulder is tighter than the other. Let's lift those elbows off the chest. Maybe turn a little one side and back to the other, taking nice full breaths all the way. This will help relieve tension in the neck and the shoulders. Breathe it in and exhale, arms back out into that big extension. Very nice. All right, we're going to roll down now and just do a little bit of floor work. So making sure you've got room, kind of clearing your space. We can take hands underneath. We can take our time rolling back. Once we're back here, we'll take knees to chest. And maybe rock side to side if it feels good to cross the ankles. There's a lot happening here. So just check in. And let's bring feet flat to the floor. And let's just try a few rolling bridges. So inhale, lift the hips off the floor. Exhale, bring them back down. Knees press forward with the breath. And exhale. And go with 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. If you'd like, on the next few rounds, add the arms. Bring them up behind you. And exhale, float them back down. If they reach the floor all the way behind you, great. Just rise up with the breath, arms behind. And exhale. And one more. Breathe it in. And exhale. Taking your time now, let's take the reclining pigeon pose. Great for the hips that get a little bit of tightness after a full day or full night of studying and learning. Let's take one foot, cross it over the other, and lift the opposite leg off the ground. Using the power of that leg, if it feels good, take those arms out, maybe in a T. Help you relax a little bit there. Maybe keep the toes flexing towards you on the front leg. That'll just protect the knee. Maybe add a little movement side to side if that feels soothing. There's a lot of tension that builds up on the side of the leg and the glutes, so breathe through that. Exhale, and let's take it back down. Let's uncross, recross. Let's breathe it in, bring it up, kind of set it up. Toes are drawing towards you. That just protects the knee. Maybe hands come out into the goalpost. Try to relax, shoulders down, away from you, towards the mat. 3 breaths here. Again, if you want some side-to-side movement, go ahead and add that. And we'll bring knees to chest. We'll cross the ankles. We'll take one spinal twist here. So let's take one leg long. And we'll bring the opposite knee in. We'll roll to one side. So coming away from that side of the body, maybe keeping the hand on the hip. Maybe the opposite arm comes out. Breathe it in, 2 more breaths. Inhale and exhale. Focus on where you feel this twist in your back. Another breath in. We'll bring it back in. Maybe release a little with knees to chest. Opposite leg coming out. And we'll roll again away from that side of the body. We'll take the arm out if that feels good. If you've got less space, just keeping the arm close to the body or even behind the head is an option. Feeling this stretch all along the back, perhaps into the hips. And coming back to center, coming into knees to chest. We'll end with one full body stretch. So taking legs out long, arms out long if you've got the space. If not, just arms or legs, you'll still get some benefit here. Maybe right side stretches, just right arm, right leg. Left arm stretches, left arm, left leg. And full body stretch once more, both legs, both arms, bring it in. Knees to chest. Take a moment and just notice, what does the low back feel like right now? We'll roll to one side. We'll come up to kneeling. We'll just do a little cat and cow and some down dogs, and then we'll come to our finishing pose. So the cat and cow is hands under shoulders. We can take knees about hip width apart. We draw the belly down. We lift the head just a bit. Breathe in. And exhale, we round like that Halloween cat, maybe moving the hands in a bit. Full exhale and inhale, the belly draws down, the hips, sit bones lift, head gazes forward, and exhale. Try about 3 more rounds on your own, just moving your back through its full range of motion. This helps you prepare for your downward dog. And exhale. Let your breath be full, even, steady here. Let your tail come all the way down, tucking the chin. Last one. Breathe it in, gazing up, and exhale, round and tuck. Coming back to a flat spine, we'll just move the hands out a bit. We'll curl the toes under and we'll press up to downward dog. It's kind of like an upside down V or a mountain. It always feels good to move the knees side to side, maybe turn the head side to side. Just 3 to 5 breaths as you quiet the pose. The heels are not forced to the floor. It's okay to keep a deep knee bend if you like. Feel the full effect of the stretch as the chest draws towards the thighs. Let's bring knees to the earth. Gently, carefully, take a child's pose. We call this version folded leaf. Head comes low, hands come behind us, knees are apart. We can shift side to side. Feel the soothing relaxation of this pose. This does help relieve a little bit of anxiety. We're closing the pose. We're closing ourselves off a bit, tuning inward. Let's come back up and do 2 more downward dogs. So hands come back out in front, toes turn under, and hips lift high. Again, practice as you like with your knee bends. Add any other elements if you practice your down dog regularly, maybe heels up and down, maybe heels side to side. Breathing here. And exhale, knees to the earth. Coming just forward with the hands now, leaving the hands forward for child's pose. Shift side to side. Take your child's pose. Soften in the elbows. Hands, fingertips relaxed. And we'll go 1 more round. As you're ready, bring those hands forward, turning toes under, lifting hips high. 2 more full breaths. Again, checking out how these down dogs have changed just in a few repetitions. Finding more length and space in the back body. Exhale, coming down, last time, child's pose. We'll add a little side stretch here. So sitting back in child's pose. And then slowly drawing hands over to the right side of your space. Letting the head come back low. It may not touch the ground. That's okay. Toes are relaxed. Coming back through to the opposite side. Let the head be low. Again, trying to access the side body. Lots of tension in the side body sometimes when we're used to just forward motion. Coming back through the last stretch here, leave the fingertips on the floor. Lift the elbows, lift the head slightly. Feel the stretch along the shoulders and the arms. Exhale, head down, arms down, palms together, fingertips to the sky. Press. Take a breath and notice. And we'll slowly come up. We'll meet back in the middle, coming to seated. And we'll end our practice with just a little more breath awareness. So taking this time 1 hand in front on the belly, opposite hand behind, let the palm face away from you. Inhale and exhale, breathing here. Again, just trying to breathe deep into the belly. Noticing the effect of your practice, closing your eyes if you'd like. If you'd like to be reclining instead on your belly, on your back, you can take both hands to the belly, but a seated posture would allow you to feel the breath moving forward and back. See if you can feel your ribs expanding. Let's take 3 more breaths together there. And let's release. Let's sit for a moment. Maybe it feels good to touch thumb and first finger, or thumb and middle finger, or ring finger, or pinky, or even kind of roll through that. These little mudras can kind of help center us. You can even touch thumb to first, second, third, and fourth finger and just repeat that. We'll take a few more breaths together. I'll become quiet. I just want you to tune into your breath, tune into the experience. Allow your shoulders to relax down. Allow your crown to lift tall. As we're here, we'll try and let any remaining stress leave the body with the exhale. We'll stay present with the breath. And let's just take 5 more quiet breaths together. Breathe it in, draw shoulders up. Exhale, relax shoulders down. We'll end with just a little singing bowl. Feel free to keep eyes closed or draw hands to prayer position or draw head down. Take a moment of gratitude for yourself, for your body, for your practice. And know that you can come back to this at any point. You can access this. Just even a short practice, a 2-minute practice, can relieve stress, can help recenter and focus us. Thank you for practicing with me today.